Welcome to Basic English course. In the previous lectures, we have discussed all the parts of speech, be, been, and being family as a whole. In this lecture, you will learn about noun types. We have different major types of nouns. The definition, most of the students know about the definition, but the difficult part is the application and how to recognize an individual word in a sentence, like which type of noun is it. So first is common noun. It is very simple to recognize a common noun. You might see determiners like a and the, this, that, these, those, my, your, his, her, and their before noun. For example, a class, my class, your class, his class, their class, his child, their pen, my country. So all the common nouns might have a determiner before them. Like let me write another example. Boy. Boy is a common noun. Can you put any determiner before this noun? A boy, the boy, this boy, that boy. So the first rule is to recognize a noun. You can see before a common noun, you will see a determiner. Second thing can be an adjective before noun. Adjective, handsome boy, big boy, small boy. So what is a common noun? Now you will focus on the definition. A common noun is a noun which can commonly be used for all the classes or for different people. For example, the word boy can be used for me, can be used for my brother, can be used for my cousin, can be used for my male class fellow. So this boy can be commonly used for different people, for all the people present in the class, present in the society. For example, girl, teacher. Teacher is common because it can be used for physics teacher, for chemistry teacher, for English teacher. So this word teacher is common. But chemistry is not common because chemistry can only be used for a chemistry person, like chemistry teacher. Physics can be used for the physics teacher. One important thing about proper noun, they have capital letters. When you read the newspaper, you will see New York Times. New York Times. You will see T capital, Y capital, and N capital. So it is easy to recognize a proper noun. Proper noun, I have already told you the definition, can be used for a specific person, for a specific class, for a specific group of people, for a specific thing. For example, England. England is a country. England is a country, and there is only one country in the whole world, England. Okay, next you can say UK, the UK. These are short forms, United Kingdoms. The next type is singular nouns. Singular nouns are those nouns which are used for one person. Similarly, we have boy, and boy is singular. Boy is singular, and boys is plural. How? Because boys is for two or more than two people. 2 boys, 3 boys, 4 boys, 5 boys, 6 boys, many boys. So before plural, you will see a number adjective like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or you will also see some other words like many, several, a lot of. These are actually predeterminers, modifiers. You will learn about these things in my coming lectures, but today I'm just giving you a roadmap of all these types. When you talk about plural nouns, you have two kinds of plural nouns, regular and irregular. Similarly, we have regular verbs and irregular verbs. For regular verbs, you have a simple formula ed, like most of the verbs have ed at the end, like talk, talked, walk, walked, help, helped, ed. These are regular verbs. Those which have different complicated formula to make second or third form, like break, broke, broken, shake, shook, shaken. So shook, broke, broken, shaken. These because of these complications, the grammarians have named them irregular. Similarly, when you say house, the word house, you convert it with SOES rule, houses, houses. So this ES rule tells you it's a regular noun, like regular plural noun. Similarly, you see life, life. This is not lives, rather it is lives. You see, so you shifted F into V. This is the complication here. So because of these complications, the grammarians named them irregular verbs. Now we will talk about concrete nouns. Concrete nouns are those nouns. Before concrete noun, I will discuss this countable and uncountable because this is easier. Countable nouns are those which can be counted. This is a marker 1, 2, 3, 4. These are 4 markers. So that means can be counted. So it's easy to mention the number 4 markers. How easy is that? 4 markers. So you will also see S or ES at the end because of they are in greater number, more than 1. Even it can be one boy, just one, countable, can be counted. But you will never see a water. In some cases you can see waters when you are talking about different oceans, different parts of the world where you see water differently. You can say there are different waters in the whole world, like green water, blue water, red water, black water. So in that case, that is actually exceptional case. So but generally speaking, the things we can count can be countable nouns. The things or people or places we can't count can be uncountable nouns. The places, I guess, yeah, places we can count easily. Uncountable nouns are those, for example, I have told you the example of water and milk. Milk is uncountable. You can't count milk. You would never say 2 milks, 3 milks. But one thing, when you say box, box, you can count box. You would say box of milk. Milk itself is an uncountable noun, but when you add box, this is countable. You can count boxes. Then you would say 2 boxes or 2 packets or 2 bottles of milk. Similarly, there is the word rice, rice, R-I-C-E, rice. You eat rice. Rice is also uncountable noun. The next 4 are concrete, abstract, collective, and compound nouns. In order to understand this concrete noun, you should also compare it with abstract noun. Abstract is love, hate. You can't touch love. You can just feel it. But concrete have their own physical identity. You can touch them, you can sense them. For example, the door itself is a concrete noun. This whiteboard is a concrete, though these are common nouns, but these are also concrete nouns. So actually these are somehow similar terms can be used for one noun. For example, we have discussed this marker. It's also a common noun. It's also a countable noun. It's also a concrete noun, can be touched, can be used to write something. So for one name, we have used 3 types of nouns. So similarly, hate, Love, you cannot count hate. You can just say a lot of love, a lot of hate. So you can't say two loves, three loves. Second thing, we have collective nouns. Collective nouns are those nouns which are used for a group of people, group of things as a whole, as a collection. For example, army. The word army is a collective noun. The word police is a collective noun because police is used for a group of people who are doing a certain job. So the next is compound. Compound, this one is very important. Compound nouns are actually those nouns which contain two nouns inside. For example, the word I have written class. If I say class room, classroom, this room is a noun, this class is a noun, this whole is a compound noun. How easy is that? Compound nouns can be written with the help of hyphen or even without hyphen. For example, the same word classroom can be written as classroom. Newspaper, newspaper. If you want to add hyphen, you can use this hyphen between these two words. The adjectives are also added before this compound noun, like big classroom, big, 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 and then hyphen, big classroom. Like compound nouns are similarly we can use, we can say compound nouns are common nouns, like classroom is a common noun. So again, I would mention here the same terminologies are being used for other types as well. Now it is very important to recognize a noun, the function of a noun. For example, the word love is not only a noun but it is also a verb. Like I love him, I love my country, I love these books. So in the coming lectures I would tell you about the functionality of these words. Morphologically, if you see the morphology of these words, you would consider them as noun or maybe as verb, but the morphology would not be enough to tell you about all this. Rather, you have to see the function, how they are used in a sentence. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please share with your friends and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Take care. Bye.